In this lesson, we will look at characters 41 to 48 of the 1000 character classic, the 1500-year-old Chinese classic in which no characters are repeated. In the last lesson, we looked at lines 9 to 10 for characters 33 to 40. Those lines were concerned with clouds and wet weather. In this lesson, we look at lines 11 through 12 for characters 41 through 48. These lines again relate to nature, but this time to the precious metal gold and the mineral jade. Let's look at line 11, character by character. The first character here means gold. The next can mean produce, or live, or birth. The third character means beautiful. The last one here means water. The translation is simply, gold is produced in splendid water. Now let's hear it pronounced. You will hear it from a recording in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese.
금생여수
긴세레스이金生丽水
I'll play this one more time.
금생여수
긴세레스이金生丽水
On to the 12th line. The first character here means gem or jade. The next one means come out of. The third one is the name of a mountain, the mythical Kunlun mountain, which is referenced in this line. Note that the modern-day Kunlun mountains use a different first character. The fourth means ridge or hill or mound. The translation reads, jade comes out of Kunlun mountain. Now let's hear it pronounced. Korean first.
옥출곤강
격시츠콩코 玉出昆冈
I'll play this one more time.
옥출곤강
격시츠콩코 玉出昆冈
The Chinese character for mountain is this. On its own, it doesn't appear in the classic, but it does appear as a radical. I mention it now because characters in these lines have the mountain radical, and also mountains relate to the meaning of these lines, as they're concerned with gold and water. While 39 and 40 have the mountain radical, note that 38 is not two mountains stacked on top of one another. Rather, it uses the radical for receptacle. Now look at 33. That character for gold is also the radical for metal, radical 167. Its etymology suggests a picture of a treasure within a mountain. You can see that same treasure in character 37. Based on the 8 characters of these two lines, I've come up with a word list. I've tried to select words that are common and relevant to Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. If you see it here in blue, it is one of the 8 from this lesson. The red ones appear elsewhere in the classic, and the white ones are probably worth learning but do not feature in the classic. On the coming slides, I'll say the word first in English, then you'll hear it spoken in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese. Cash.
현금
現金现金
Lifestyle, livelihood.
생활
生活生活
Fresh ginger.
생강
生姜生姜
Gorgeous.
미려
美麗美麗
Flood.
홍수
洪水洪水
Attendance.
출석
出席出席
Departure.
출발
出発出发
Granite.
화강암,
花崗岩、花岗岩、
I mentioned already that one of these lines references the mythical Kunlun mountain. There are numerous references in stories and pop culture to this mountain. In Iron Fist, the Marvel comic series, there is the mythical city of Kunlun, the gate to which can only be accessed once every 15 years. That's a wrap on this lesson. In the next lesson, we'll look at lines 13 through 14 for characters 49 to 56, which details a legendary sword and pearls that glow at night. As always, I remind you that my own knowledge of these languages is not substantial, so if you notice a mistake or omission, let me know in the comments. If you have a question, write in the comments also, and hopefully I or somebody can get back to you. Explore other videos in this channel devoted to the 1000 character classic. I will eventually be introducing all 125 lines of this classic poem. I will also be making videos about my study methods and other aspects of the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. I wish you happy and productive language studies.